Wakara, I leave her actions to God, and I choose peace over pain, a spiritual story of betrayal, discernment, and divine healing. Chapter 1. The Woman I Chose to Love. I met her at a time when life was still warm with the hope of love. We were students, young, unshaped by the deep scars of betrayal, but full of dreams and quiet promises. She was beautiful, not just in appearance, but in the way she carried herself, soft-spoken, humble, and seemingly gentle. She told me her story. Raised by a single mother, finances were always hard. I listened and believed every word. My heart, already open, made room for hers. I decided then, I will protect her. I will walk beside her. I will not be like the others who abandoned her. I gave my heart completely, and when she paused her college studies for a year because of money, I supported her emotionally, and when I could, even financially. My care for her was not forced. It flowed naturally, like devotion from a heart that truly loved. I prayed for her, cried with her, dreamed of a future where we would build together. But love alone is not enough if it's not mutual. Chapter 2, The First Shadows. Slowly over time, I started noticing something. Her presence was there, but not always. Her emotions were shifting like a tide. She would ask for help, money for things like pads, fans, clothes. But something in her energy had changed. She was no longer looking at me the same way. Still, I ignored the signs. I gave excuses. Maybe she's stressed. Maybe she's tired. Maybe I'm overthinking. But my spirit wasn't wrong. It whispered, something isn't right. Eventually, I did something I never thought I'd do. Out of pain and spiritual confusion, I created a fake Instagram account to test her loyalty. She didn't recognize me, and when I messaged her, flirting, pretending to be someone else, she played along. She didn't just flirt. She gave her number. She even asked for money to meet. That moment crushed me. It wasn't just her words, it was her willingness to betray without hesitation, and we were still together at the time. Chapter 3. A Snake in the Spirit. After that, I began to see everything clearly. There was a coldness in her eyes I had ignored. I thought it was sadness. I now knew it was masking a different spirit, a spirit of manipulation, of emotional disloyalty, of using people for comfort and benefit. I realized she wasn't just wounded, she was hiding. When I looked into her eyes after the betrayal, I didn't see a lover. I saw a snake, not in the physical sense, but in the spirit, a quiet deceiver, someone who could smile and lie in the same breath. I kept asking myself, why would she ask me for personal things like pads, money, and emotional support? If she had another man, the answer became clear. She used me. Her man didn't support her. Maybe he didn't care. Maybe he couldn't help. But instead of facing her struggle with honesty, she used my love as backup, without shame. That's not poverty. That's emotional robbery. Chapter 4. Her soul is not at peace. Many times I asked myself, is she even sorry? The answer? Probably not in the way I needed. She may feel guilt, but guilt is not repentance. She may feel regret, but regret is not transformation. Her soul, deep down, knows what she did, even if she hides behind laughter, even if she pretends to be happy, even if she plays blessed and unbothered on social media. The soul remembers what it did to someone who truly loved it, and no peace can rest on that. Her conscience may be silenced for now, but God saw everything, and there will be a day when she sits alone, and every fake smile, every lie, every manipulation will come flooding back. That's between her and God. Chapter 5. The spiritual shift. After everything fell apart, I broke. But in that brokenness, something holy began. I cried in the night. I screamed into pillows. I asked God, why did you let me love her? Why did you stay silent when she was lying to me? And the answer came softly in prayer. Because I needed to show you her true spirit. You would have married a mask. You would have built your future on betrayal. I allowed the pain, not to destroy you, but to deliver you. I began to heal. Slowly, through divine messages, through spiritual dreams, through the rising awareness that God was not punishing me, He was protecting me. Chapter 6. I leave her actions to God. There is nothing I can do to make her understand what she destroyed. There is nothing I can say that will change her heart. So I made a divine decision. I leave her actions to God. I won't carry them anymore. I won't replay the betrayal. I won't search for apologies. I release her spirit to face divine justice. This wasn't revenge. This was surrender, a sacred moment where I gave God what I couldn't hold any longer. Chapter 7. I choose peace over pain. Yes, I could stay bitter. Yes, I could search her social media, wonder how she's doing, or if she misses me. But I won't, because every time I do, I reopen wounds God is trying to close. So now I choose peace over pain. Not because the pain wasn't real, but because peace is what my soul needs to survive. I meditate, I write, I cry when I need to, but I don't live there anymore. I pray for protection, I call in truth, I build my life again, not around her memory, but around my healing. And day by day, I'm rising. Chapter 8. I forgive her, but I do not return. One day she may realize what she lost. She may message. She may apologize. She may try to explain. But my spirit will say, I forgave you, but I no longer belong in your storm. I gave love to the wrong soul. That was my lesson. But I will never again give peace to a person who lives in deception. Chapter 9. My spirit has grown now. I can see more clearly. I have discernment. I know how to spot snake behavior, not with fear, but with spiritual eyes. I know what real love feels like. It doesn't need to be tested. It doesn't ask for money before connection. It doesn't hide other partners while receiving love. Real love is transparent, faithful, and mutually sacred. Chapter 10. A message to the brokenhearted. If you're reading this and you've been betrayed by someone you deeply loved, I want you to know, you are not alone. You are not stupid for loving. You are not weak for trusting. You are not less valuable because someone misused your kindness. You are a soul that gave real love, and that is your strength, not your shame. They may have walked away, but you walked away clean, and God will restore every piece of you they broke. Final declaration. I leave her actions to God. I choose peace over pain. I forgive her, but I do not return. I bless my past, but I no longer live in it. I walk in truth, light, and divine favor from this day forward. The end, but just the beginning for your spirit. Your pain was real, but so is your healing. You were betrayed, but now you are becoming something holy. And in this rebirth, you will attract real love, honest energy, and spiritual partnership. Because now, you walk with God, not with broken souls.